A year into our marriage and my husband had never touched me. Just as I was about to find a man to cheat with, comments started scrolling across my vision. The side character is so clueless. Does she have any idea what kind of a beast the male lead is keeping leashed in his pants? He doesn't touch her because he's afraid she can't handle it. He's terrified she'll hate him, so he's bottling it up until he's about to explode. And what happens? His wife runs off with some other guy? LMAO. Hee hee, if she doesn't mess up, how can the female lead come and save him? Our girl gets treated so well later on. It's non-stop action, day and night. The comments left me frozen. The side character was me, and the male lead was that my husband in name only, Jack. Before I could process it, a man's voice pulled me back. Rosalind, did you need something from me? The man before me wore a pair of silver-rimmed glasses, his features handsome and scholarly. His name was Arthur. He was one of the few men in our small town with a college education. He was also the man I was planning to sleep with. His gaze shifted to the eggs I was holding out. Are those for me? He asked, his eyes betraying a flicker of excitement beneath a veneer of modesty. They were, or they were supposed to be. A year of marriage and my husband wouldn't lay a finger on me. The other young wives who got hitched around the same time were already pregnant with their second, while I hadn't even had a wedding night. I can't count the number of times the neighbors have whispered behind my back, calling me a barren hen. I'm not a woman with thick skin. And at this point, does it matter who the father is? So I'd set my sights on the bookish Arthur. I just needed a donor. But now, remembering the strange words that had floated past my eyes, I hesitated. The comments appeared again. This girl's got terrible taste. She's got a man with broad shoulders and a lean waist, a top-tier body, and she's chasing after this skinny beanpole. All she has to do is crook her finger and the ML would go at it with her till dawn. But no, she picks the guy who's done in 10 minutes. The contrast is just painful. Holy crap. Why didn't you guys say so earlier? Nothing. Just passing by. I snatched the eggs back and sprinted away. I ran all the way home. A thin wisp of smoke curled from the chimney. Jack was standing at the stove, focused on cooking. He must have just gotten off work. He hadn't even changed. Sweat soaked his shirt, clinging to his body and outlining the powerful, tight muscles beneath. His back was a solid wall of strength, his waist lean and powerful. His sleeves were rolled up, revealing tanned, sinewy forearms. I swallowed hard. Jack looked like he had endless stamina. It was one of the main reasons I'd agreed to marry him in the first place. The comments flickered to life again. Look at that build. 6'3" of pure rugged male lead. An athlete's waist. This guy is a certified weapon. She almost got to taste the good stuff. You give her the opportunity and she still fumbles it. What a beautiful idiot. Good thing she's a fool. Our sweet female lead would never want a man another woman's already used. I gritted my teeth. Calling me a fool was one thing, but telling me my husband had to stay celibate for some so-called female laid? The hell with that. Tonight, Jack was mine. Jack hadn't said a word since I'd stormed in. He just kept working silently at the stove. A sliver of doubt crept in. Were these comments just messing with me? His cold demeanor didn't exactly scream, "I'm in love with you." I pulled out the eggs, about to put them back in the kitchen. Just then, a deep magnetic voice sounded right next to my ear. Did you go to the chicken coop? My heart leaped and I spun around, relieved. I was overthinking it. He did care about me, but his brow was furrowed, his eyes filled with disapproval. Didn't I tell you not to do that kind of work? His tone was scolding. I was stunned. He was yelling at me. And for what? For getting eggs from our own coop. This is what the comments called love? A wave of anger washed over me, and I was about to snap back with a sarcastic remark. Just then, new comments flew by. See? You're jumping to conclusions again. He's not mad at you. The coop is filthy, and he doesn't want you going in there. He quietly takes care of all the dirty, tiring chores himself. It breaks my heart to see the ML being so good to her when I know our sweet FL is waiting. Can this side character just get written out of the story already? I'm so over her. Who cares about that? As a romance connoisseur, I just want to know if he's bigger than an egg down there.